Pirates of the Caribbean அந்த படம் தானே நம்ம ரெண்டு விதமாக ரிவ்யூ பண்ண போகிறோம். ஒன்று வந்து படம் ஏற்கனவே ஃபாலோ பண்ணுறவங்க, இன்னொன்று வந்து ஜென்ரல் ஆடியன்ஸ் 120 ரூபா கொடுத்து சும்மா போய் தியேட்டரில் உட்காந்து இது என்ன படம்னு கண்டுபிடிக்கிறதுக்காக பார்க்குறவங்க. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து கிரிட்டிக்கல் ரிவ்யூ. Jack Sparrow is back after On Strange Tides, and this time with Salazar's Revenge. It has also been titled as Dead Men Tell No Tales, which is the main purpose of the film. The film focuses on the search for a trident. Trident is determined only by the position of stars, and the map cannot be read by anybody. So these are the rules that you have to keep in mind while watching this film, even if you are a Pirates of the Caribbean follower. So in this franchise, you have two important characters, Henry Turner, the son of Will Turner, who has traveled throughout the paths, and Karina. Karina is an astronomer, and she's the main reason how they're going to find the trident. So these three set out to find the trident, and there's Salazar and his team of dead men trying to hunt down Jack Sparrow for a revenge that has to be done. This flashback portion which covers the revenge is beautifully captured, but it is very short and sweet. Jack Sparrow, as always, is rude, cunning, street smart, but good at heart. The best part about Jack Sparrow's character is, in each of his movies, just like these, the way he escapes from one place to another, whether it's the Dutchmen who are chasing him or whether it's the Salazars with the very irrelevant plot who want to catch him for the sake of revenge, what stays in our mind and what floats above the sea level is his performance and his mannerisms. And what is remarkable to notice is he never takes the center stage. It's always the other characters who have to fall in love. It's always the other characters who have to fight. The purpose is because of Jack Sparrow. He's in some corner of the ditch, but the attention is only towards him. And that's the beauty of the protagonist, Jack Sparrow. He is the biggest plus in this movie, just as all the other films. Coming to how the plot has fared, apart from the main core plot, there are a lot of subplots which have the Dutchman, Jack Sparrow. These are all very irrelevant characters to the core plot, which is Salazar's revenge and the search for the trident. Hence, at the end of the movie, you really have a lot of doubts, in spite of being a follower, as to why the protagonist wasn't given as much importance as the other characters, and he has very little to do with relevance to the plot, which is why you cannot connect to the storyline, but you can connect to the character of Jack Sparrow, which leaves you a little, dissatisfied towards the end. Getting to the technical aspects of this film, visuals are rich and they're beautiful because the Vfx has a lot of effort. Even any layman can say that this kind of a visual effort has to be commended. And apart from the visuals, the edit is also very good, and the music especially, even though it's the same music that we have heard 4 to 5 times in different films of Pirates of the Caribbean, it just never fails to impress. And when you have Jack Sparrow walking in 48 frames and you just show him in still out with this music, the theme music of Pirates of the Caribbean, goosebumps guaranteed. But the screenplay by Jeff Nathanson and the story by Joachim Rønning and Espen Sandberg, these are where they should have probably concentrated a little, while keeping in mind that they were going to make another sequel to this film. On the whole, the overall picture is definitely not very dissatisfying, but it's not as convincing as if you'd want to watch something as extraordinary as Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, or At World's End. It's probably on the lines of On Strange Tides, which was a slight letdown. But on the whole, Pirates of the Caribbean 5 is definitely a good watch for all the Pirates of the Caribbean fans, even though it isn't as engaging as Curse of the Black Pearl or Dead Man's Chest. It does have its moments. It has its emotional connections to the Black Pearl ship, in fact, and a lot of other small details which would remind you of your childhood, like 10 years ago when you started watching the franchise. நம்ம ஹீரோ, அவர் பேர் ஸ்பாரோ. அவரும் அவரோட 2-3 ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸும் சேர்ந்து ஒரு 15-20 பேர் எல்லாரும் கிளம்பி கடலுக்குள்ளே போய் ட்ரைடன்ட் அப்படின்னு ஒரு விஷயத்தை கண்டுபிடிக்க ட்ரை பண்ணுறாங்க. அந்த விஷயத்தை கண்டுபிடிக்கும் போது தான் தெரியுது அவரை ஒருத்தர் துரத்திட்டு இருக்காரு அப்படிங்கிறது. அவருக்கு ஜென்ம பகை மாதிரி ஒரு பகை. அவர் பாதி செத்துட்டாராம், மீதி சாவறதுக்குள்ள அவனை கொல்லணும். அதுதான் அவரோட பர்பஸ். இவங்க எல்லாரும் சேர்ந்து என்ன பண்ணுறாங்கங்கிறது தான் பைரட்ஸ் ஆஃப் தி கரீபியன் 5. ஸோ பைரட்ஸ் ஆஃப் தி கரீபியன் 5 படத்தை நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்ச விஷயங்கள், பிடிக்காத விஷயங்கள்லாம் நீங்கள் கமெண்ட்ஸில் பதிவு செய்யலாம். இது தவிர உங்களுக்கு படத்தை ரிவ்யூ பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா கீழே டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷனில் பப்ளிக் ரிவ்யூ போர்டோட லிங்க் இருக்குது, அதை போய் தட்டி அப்படியே நீங்கள் ரிவ்யூ எழுதலாம். ஸோ உங்களுக்கும் இந்த படத்தை ரிவ்யூ பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னா கீழே டிஸ்கிரிப்ஷனில் பப்ளிக் ரிவ்யூ போர்ட் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஒரு லிங்க் இருக்கும், அதை கிளிக் பண்ணிங்கன்னா நீங்கள் போய் ரிவ்யூ பண்ணலாம். முக்கியமாக இந்த படத்தை பார்த்துட்டிங்கன்னா இந்த படத்தில் பிடிச்ச விஷயங்கள், பிடிக்காத விஷயங்கள் அதெல்லாம் கமெண்ட்ஸில் நீங்கள் பதிவு செய்யலாம். தேங்க்யூ.
So this is the 4th year of Behind Wood Gold Medals and my first year in the industry, and they've been very kind to send me a beautiful invitation with my picture. I've never seen an invitation looking this nice, and it's so beautiful. They've put so many efforts into making this, and I just feel very special to be invited and be a part of this award ceremony. I'll be there June 11th, Chennai Trade Center. Thank you so much.
This video is sponsored by Born Genius Notebooks.